Back at Toyota Park, first of two meetings between Real Salt Lake and the Chicago Fire. Jason Price, everything he touches kind of turns to championship. Zango team jerseys, Real Salt Lake, claret and cobalt. The white kits were underway. Chicago Fire at home, the men in red. It's Gonzalo Segarra's opening possession, the Costa Rican. Shoot it up the middle. First touch of the game for Will Johnson, and this is the veteran, Kyle Beckerman, moving things to the outside. Robbie Russell. That was intended for Aghasyan. Pass couldn't filter through. And Nyako now will settle it down. Baggio Husidic back for Daniel Palladini. Aghasyan, a good job to force the turnover, and it's Beckerman pushing forward for Real Salt Lake. Beckerman now on the follow through, flicking it ahead, but the off. Espindola, Aghasyan. Those two fail to move in together, and it's Brett. It's his 14th appearance in MLS, but his first start, and it was Patrick Nyako post-game last match talking about how the kids are catching up, especially Or Baruch, starting to get a feel for the speed of the game and some physical confrontations away from the ball. Jaleel Anibaba in the mix, along with Aghasyan for RSL.
Cuesta early in there to say, hey, Corey Gibbs just got a yellow card, why not him? And I think the difference is Aghasyan's foot was down there. It was along the turf rather than around shin or knee height.
Bidding locations, visit realsaltlake.com.
It's a huge tackle there from Beckerman that initiated this counter somewhat.
Catch that match this Sunday on ESPN between Thierry Henry and the Chicago Fire. This is Johnson looking for Nick Raimondo at the other side.
A mistake here.
Aghasyan. Gibbs is on him. Aghasyan looking to slip loose. Beckerman in the middle. Baggio on Beckerman, gets to
further up the field though with that patience. It's fine if it's at the midfield stripe, but you're really not forcing Chicago to make any defensive adjustments, right, Evan?
Yeah, I mean, that's...
Here's Beckerman. Lots of red in front, so Beckerman will dish it off, and Russell patiently back. Grabavoy now leading the attack. They just all line up in front of the Fire box, so no room for entry for Real Salt Lake. Now they try to get a little creative. The low service, Cuesta there, Shaw.
Great little overlapping run from Aghasyan, and then Colin Warner kind of gets the ball caught at his feet, puts it on goal, and Sean Johnson just makes an incredible reaction save.
Let's give credit to Robbie Russell.
Learning on the fly, including this guy, Jaleel Anibaba. Will Johnson on the takeaway, and it's Beckerman. Intended for Aghasyan out of his reach. Aghasyan. Now he has to wait for some support. 5th MLS match for Guzman as Real Salt Lake's Aghasyan. Now the long blast there for the 8.
That second forward, spring forward.
Aghasyan trying to spring forward down the right side. The chip, and Sean Johnson has it all the way. Far post. Johnson down the far side. Aghasyan. Jamit Cuesta tangling him. Maybe not, though, as he continues to work for it. The clearance provided by Real Salt Lake. Gibbs has to watch it. And Gonzalo sends. Time for our first Subway substitution of this second half, and Real Salt Lake. Andy Williams gets ready to come onto the field, and he will replace Artur Aghasyan.
I think he's played for almost every team.
I know Jason Price is bringing